What's going on, everybody? I want to welcome y'all back to Pure Quality Canines. Before we get started, I'll let y'all know this ain't a workout video, but what I'm doing here in these weights got a lot to do with what we're gonna speak about today. If you got one or two dogs, this topic might really not be a concern of yours. If you got 5 dogs or better, if you breeding dogs, this is something you might want to think about. Situation happened a few months back that really had me thinking, what would I do, y'all? And that what would I do is something you might want to ask yourself. If something was going to happen, or if something was to happen to you today, what would happen to your dogs?
Ask me what I'm doing, just grinding. Haters wanna hate, let them hate, never mind them. Be more advanced, trying to reach the next plateau. And I can't stop till I achieve my goals. Keep a couple fees inside the photos, so official with the vibe, you can't fuck up my zone. Hold on for a minute, let me count mine. You know, you know.
So hey, y'all, once again, man, appreciate y'all sliding through, checking us out here at Pure Quality Canines, man. I kind of wanted to pose that question today. Oh, before I get started, man, this is my boy Punisher right here, aka Baby Runt, man. He out here chilling with me right now. I try to do this video in the backyard, y'all, but dogs acting up, boy. Everybody want my attention right now. But like I said, I want to make this quick, sweet, and to the point, man. First, I want to start off with health, y'all. The reason I was back there working out, y'all, is something I try to consistently do. Even though I'm not good at it yet, I got my times where I go up and down, man. One thing about a health, man, your health will definitely improve your way of life. It leads to longevity. A lot of things can happen out here, man, that can take us off this earth. But one thing, man, if you're taking care of your body, man, putting the proper foods in, getting plenty of water, getting plenty of rest, man, getting plenty of sun, man. Like I say, man, you can definitely increase your chances of living longer. And like I say, at the end of the day, a better quality of life. But with that comes, what are the reasons we do it, y'all? A lot of people do it, man, just because, like I say, they got the natural gumption, man. They want that better quality of life. Some people do it for their family. Then at the same time, too, some people do it because they know they got responsibilities in this world, man. Like I say, man, just like family members, they look to us to be here and take care of them, man. Something we don't think about, and I don't think it's a big topic on our mind, is these dogs, y'all. And like I say, man, with dogs like mine that are, they get real, I ain't gonna say real aggressive, but at the same time too, man, it don't take long to these dogs get attached to certain people, y'all. And, after some years, man, it really takes somebody that really knows how to handle a dog that could take something like this, man, after it's already 1 or 2 years old. So, like I say, man, it's really, your health is something to think about, y'all, because the reason I bring this up, man, because it's something that kind of changed my life, y'all, man. A couple of months back, I was on my Harley, man, coming back from my friend's house, man. And like I say, I had that Harley, man, and I rode that Harley, boy. I used to get that Harley hell, man. Just like I rode my street bikes, man, I used to be on that Harley. So I'm on I-85, man. If y'all know anything about the East Coast, South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, man, you got I-85, man. It's a crazy highway. Always stop and go traffic, man. A lot of accidents. So I'm in the fast lane, man. I'm getting it, man. It's wall to wall traffic. It's speeding up a little bit, then it's slowing down. I'm not paying it no mind. Mind you, I'm feeling a little good at this time, y'all. Well, anyways, man, while I'm getting it at one time, the car in front of me kind of slowed down, y'all. And if I'd have had better judgment, y'all, and been on my P's and Q's, I probably could have avoided it, y'all. But what happened was they hit their brakes, man, and I pretty much just clammed up, man. Slammed on the back brakes. I might have grabbed the front too, y'all, and pretty much just locked it up, man. I'm skidding, man. So probably about 10, 15 feet, I'm trying to hold this Harley in the road, man. It eventually gets the best of me, gets sideways, man. I lay it down. One thing about me, my will to live is strong. So as soon as that thing hit the ground, man, I pretty much flipped over that bike, was on my feet and kind of like, watching behind me to see if a car was about to run into me, y'all. So I could, get up against the wall or anything like that. Lucky enough, man, Everybody else was driving like they had some sense that day. Like I say, bike laid down. I'm sitting there, man. My side of my legs numbed up. Lucky enough, I had a helmet on, y'all. Because this is the crazy thing too, man. While really preaching in South Carolina, this crazy thing you ain't really got to wear helmets, man. I've always wore a helmet, man. Because the crazy thing that day is, I didn't have no head injuries, but after I got to the side of the road and took my helmet off, man, I had a bad road rash. You know what I mean? And crazy enough, man, if I with that helmet on, I never felt nothing. Never had no head problems, but if I wouldn't have had that helmet on, yeah, I would have been through, y'all. So, like I say, walked away from the accident, man. Pretty much just had a numb leg where I first hit the ground. Got to the side of the road, man. Lucky enough, man. Two Mexicans was actually behind me, man. One of them got off the car, helped me lift the Harley up. It was still operational, man. Got to the side of the road, chilled there for about 30 minutes. Eventually started the bike up, man. Drove on to the house. But I say that to say the crazy thing about that accident, man, it hit me one day. What if something was to happen to me? What would happen to my dogs? It really hit me that it's to the point now with my dogs, like I can't be sick, y'all. Um, I can't break an ankle. I can't sprain my wrist. I can't, I cannot. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of people don't realize with these dogs, man. I cannot afford to have any issues. You know what I mean? Like I say, if without the dogs, would I just have in my family, you know, my work, I got sick days. I can put in for PTO. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things set up that if something was happening to me, I could be bedridden and my family would still be all right. But what about my dogs, y'all? You know what I mean? Like, seriously, this is something to think about. You know, what would happen to you, man, if, or what would happen to your dogs if for some reason you couldn't get out the bed? If you was, you know what I mean? If you broke an ankle, if you broke a leg, you know what I mean? Let alone if something was to happen to you, man. And that's something I just want y'all to really think about, man. Because like I say, man, we take on these dogs. Hey, come here, boy. We take on these dogs, man. We show them a lot of love. We take on these dogs, we show them a lot of love, we show them a lot of affection, man. They grow real close to us, man. But a lot of times, if you're like me, and you know, I have help, I have my daughter, I have my kids, and at the end of the day, you know, with all the dogs I have, I'm pretty sure like Scoop, Layla, they wouldn't get rid of them. But for the most part, man, this boy right here, Mary J, Lucky them, they would probably be gone for the simple fact that for the day to day, my family just couldn't keep up with that. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't expect them to either, because that's another thing too with raising dogs, man. A lot of time, whoever you might be, your family is really not with it. You know, they might support you and everything, but they're not going to be that day to day operations. You know what I mean? You can kind of get your kids to help some, and thank God, you know, I got someone like my daughter who don't mind getting out there getting dirty, but at the same time too, it's not her job. For the most part, if I'm here, no, I'm gonna say for all the part, if I'm here, I'm gonna do everything. You know, the first time I really called for her, man. She really stepped up when I took that trip to Texas. You know what I mean? Because I was gone for a few days, man. But if something was to happen to me, even if I was like, you know, laid up for a week or two, you know what I mean, with the flu or something like that, or when COVID had hit, you know, it could pretty much end this operation, man. And that's really what got me really thinking, man. I just want y'all to think about y'all health, y'all well-being. Like I say, man, when I was out there working out, I didn't do that to try to shame anybody, to make anybody feel bad, but just think, you know what I mean? You really out there trying to put something together with these dogs, it could all end with you. And for most part, man, most programs they do end, you know what I mean? Well, whoever that person was who started up, if something happens to them, it's over with. You know, that line of dogs is gone, you know, except for if the people that might have done already done picked up some of your blood, if they still pushing it, you know what I mean? And they might still keep your name alive. Certain situations, you might have family members, you know, your kids that might come up under you, you know what I mean, and want to keep it going. But for the most part, man, and I want to say it's probably for at least 75% of people out there, man, who breed, once something happened to you, it's over with. you know. And if you got a big number of dogs, 9 times out of 10, most of them dogs are going to end up um, they gonna end up being put down, man. Especially if they're aggressive dogs like this, because ain't nobody gonna be able to take them, ain't nobody gonna be able to handle them, y'all. So, like I say, man, that's one of the reasons I kind of put this video up today, man, to really have y'all thinking about not necessarily working out, man. You ain't got to be out there pushing weights, man, but just making sure that, you know what I mean, you can keep keeping up with these dogs. You know what I mean? Because I know dog breeders come in all shapes and forms, man. And for some people, man, your dogs ain't as active as mine, so you know you ain't got to be as active. For dogs like mine, man, anything can happen, man. They might break the leash and might get after something they don't need getting after. And I might have to chase them down, man, and break up, you know, or intervene or get into the situation, man. Will you be able to do that? You know, that's just some things to think about, y'all. As we go into 2024, man, I don't see a lot of people talking about that, y'all. Because like I say, man, we can make or break these dogs, man. Like I say, man, they these are strong dogs, man. Depending on the breed you got, they can do a lot. But at the end of the day, they're domestic. We domesticated them, man. So we got a lot we got to do. We got to fill buckets up, man. We got to give them medicine. You bite me, folks. We got to feed them, man. They expect all that from us, man. So it's very important that we be here and that we be in the best of health. You know what I mean? Because, like I say, man, there be some days on the weekend, man, I'll be a little tired. That had a good time the night before. I don't want to get up. I want to sleep in, y'all, but I can't. I can't because I got a responsibility, man. And like I say, the better health I am in, the easier it is for me to get up, you know what I mean? Put on my boots, man, and get out there and do what I need to do, man. Ain't that right, boy? Yeah, I gotta go ahead and worm these dogs real quick, y'all. It's that time of the month, man. First of the month. Go ahead and do what I gotta do real quick, man. Once again, y'all, like I say, man, I appreciate y'all sliding through, man. This is a little topic I had on my mind. Once again, y'all know I don't start with it, but I'm always gonna finish with it, man. Make sure y'all hitting that like, subscribe button, man. Hitting that notification bell so y'all don't miss nothing we got going on. I appreciate y'all coming through. We out.
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.